Hey gang, James Sinclair here on the YouTube channel designed to help grow your business. Look at me, I'm back in uniform, just being with the guys from ITN because they've been filming us here at Partyman World in Lakeside, and the team are getting ready to reopen our play centre business after 5 months of closure. And ITN have been asking me some questions about, James, what's your views on this? The R rate's going up. What do you think we should be doing about this? How much has it affected you? And I thought it'd be really good for you to have a little sneak peek of that interview. It's coming up right now. Let's go.
What did you think when you heard the news that you could reopen?
Well, it's a bit last minute for us, but we were sort of gearing up through our organisation. We've got 10 sites like this, and we had to very quickly work out, could we open on Saturday? We just thought that was unrealistic, so we're opening on Tuesday now, and we're getting ready to think about what we're going to do with our 300 team members that are on furlough across the estate. We brought 150 back already. A bit more notice would have been good. I think we would have preferred to have had like 10 days to get ready, but we are where we are. We're pleased that something can happen. We still don't think we're going to make any cash because of the huge restrictions in numbers. About 40% of what we can usually do. There's only one set of summer holidays, so we're going to lose that, and hopefully we'll get through to the next year.
Is it frustrating? I know it's only 3-4 days that you won't be opening when you could. Obviously, presumably you haven't been open since
the
March.
frustrating is the 5 months, and our landlords still want to be paid their rents. We haven't received any grants because the way grants work is on rateable value, and all of our rateable values are over 51,000. So for an organisation that employs 450 people not to have a single government grant, we think that's really unfair. And our landlords want to get their rents, and we're trying to negotiate with them now to try and do something that's fair. I've been campaigning to MPs and local councils to try and understand, because some local councils have given grants to people that are over the 51,000 rateable value, but our local authorities haven't given us a single penny. So it's quite frustrating. So remortgage your house and we've remortgaged and raised finance to pay for just closing, which we have never done in our 15-year history. Frustrating, but passionate about being a business that can be here for the next 15 years, so we'll do whatever we can to make sure that happens. On a normal day, and on a busy summer holidays, school holiday days, especially when it rains, we could have up to 700 people go in and out of the site in one day. That's probably now going to look like 180 people across the day, but in 3 split 2.5-hour sessions. And everything's gonna be booked online, so we can do track and trace and know exactly who's gonna come in. And then after each session, we're gonna close for an hour and fog and sanitize and clean so that we can really keep on top of coronavirus and protect our customers and indeed our staff, so that we've got something that can be here long term and we're not forced to close down again, because I think if we have another lockdown, another closure, that could be really curtains for a lot of industries, and we just don't want to ever be the person that's going to make that happen.
And there's talk today that the R rate is going up, so the infection is spreading at a high level. Does that worry you? And does it make you think, well, if we're opening this week, why can't we open before if the rate's still going?
So, I'm not an expert in that section of what our government scientific advice is saying. If the R rate's going up and we can come up with a suitable risk assessment of why we can keep it down through cleaning. I mean, if you think about a restaurant, they're not closing every 2 hours to clean the restaurant for an hour. We're going to open for 2 hours. That same set of people are going to leave. Then we're going to close, desanitize and fog the whole site for a whole hour before we reopen to the next section. So I think that, we won't be going in that's going to increase the R rate. We can really control what we're doing, and we're going to absolutely know every single customer that comes in our doors. So we're tracking and tracing, pre-booking in advance, so that we won't be anyone that contributes to increasing that R rate. My view is now, I think, for personally, taking off my CEO hat here, is that we've got to get some normality back. We've got to socialise with people. Kids have got to, I've got a little boy, he's 3.5 years old. He's not been to nursery for 5 months. He hasn't played with another child because we've just had a baby. So we was very protective over the whole situation. I think it's really important that we now find a way of getting mental health and social well-being for children and adults back. And we need to go out, see our friends again, and do it in a safe way. And I think, our venues can do that, because we can absolutely know who's in, close every 2 hours, to clean for an hour, then reopen to protect our customers and our staff. See, the real reason is, gang, that video, yes, it gets Partyman World in front of millions of people on ITN, and I will always go ahead and do anything to get the PR of our brand out there. I think from a very young age, I've used my body, if you like, to do that, from when I was back in the day doing Jimbo as the entertainer, because I think when people know you, then you can do things for your brand, and you should take any opportunity to get on the radio, get on the newspapers, get on the TV, get on a podcast. I mean, many people say James Sinclair will go to the opening of a packet of crisps, and I think there's a real lesson there for entrepreneurs and business owners. And I learned this really from Richard Branson when I read his book Losing My Virginity at 16 years old, that Richard would use his personal brand, his personal personality to promote the Virgin brand. I've done that for Partyman. There we go, there's the logos. And I will continue to do that. So yeah, I'll go on interviewing TVs and get our brand out there. It's a really great thing to do. Now, it doesn't have to be at the ITN stage. Writing a book will open doors here. That's why I wrote 3 books and I'm full from the way. It's why I do my podcast. It's why I go and speak on stage. It's why I employ a videographer, because building your personal brand opens doors for your business. And the more people talk about your business, the more chance you're front of mind, the more chance they're going to buy from you, the more chance your business is going to grow. What have you done in your business to grow? Hit it in the comments below. Have you done any PR activities? Are you nervous about doing it? But don't be nervous, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. And the better you practice at it, the more that you're succinct in the way you answer things. It's a real strong, easy way of promoting and marketing your business with as little money as possible. And that's a smart thing to do. Watch this video to find out some great ways of getting PR into your business, and subscribe to the channel by clicking here. I'm James. See you real soon. Bye-bye.